Something very strange is going on in Imo State, and if we don't shout about it now, it might become bigger tomorrow. Why are some Ijaw leaders suddenly trooping into coastal Igbo communities like Oguta and Egbema, trying to annex them and claim them as Ijaw land? Why? Just last week, Monday, the Eastern Zonal leadership of Ijaw Youth Council paid a so-called courtesy visit to stakeholders and leaders in Oguta and Egbema. They claimed they came to promote unity, foster solidarity, and deepen brotherhood across Ijaw land. Sweet words, right? But the big question is this: since when did Oguta and Egbema become part of Ijaw land? Now, let's be honest. This is not about brotherhood. It's about greed and oil. Instead of using their resources and energy to develop their own Bayelsa creeks and riverine villages, some greedy Ijaw youths are busy plotting how to extend their boundary lines into Igbo land. Look at Oguta, the beautiful hometown of our Charlie boy. Look at Egbema, an oil-rich community in Imo State. Suddenly, these places are now being targeted. Those Ijaw fellows want to rebrand them as Ijaw territories. Ndibo, are we asleep? Can't we see what's happening? This is the same script they have been acting in places like Opobo, Bonny, and Okreka in River State. They use coercion, manipulation, and sweet talks to pressure the indigenous Ndoki Igbo people into abandoning their own true Igbo identity and calling themselves Ijaw. Over time, they try to redraw the map until you wake up one morning and discover that your land is no longer called Igbo land, but Ijaw territory. Let's not forget, this was the exact strategy they used in River State. They worked underground, quietly separating Igbo groups, isolating them, and then ganging up with other non-Ijaw groups to form a fake majority. And in the Ikwere nọrọ here na-ele ha anya, Ikweres are looking at them, they are grabbing all your lands. You guys don't want to unify, abi? Now they want to repeat the same greedy script in Imo State. But hear it clearly. Imo is 100% Igbo land. It will never and can never be ceded to Ijaw, not even 1 inch at all. If they like, let them bring truckloads of money and spray on community leaders. Oh, the leaders will collect it, they might collect it, chop it, smile and clean mouth. But that can never erase history or identity. Bam. The truth is that Oguta and Egbema know who they truly are. Full stop. They are Igbo. They cannot be forced into a false identity. They are not Ikweres and Ekpeyes and other people who are denying their ancestral roots. Yes, they are not confused. They know who they are. So it just pack off. Vamos. Instead of all this wild chase for land that doesn't even belong to them, why can't they, Ijaw youth leaders, take all these millions they are wasting on annexation and use it to develop Bayelsa creeks? Fix your own house before stealing your neighbors. The whole visit to Egbema is not about peace. There's an agenda. It is an attempt to blur ethnic boundaries, to rewrite history, and to provoke unnecessary tensions. Look at what is happening with Anyoma and Ika today. We are Igbo, we are not Igbo. Please, people should just let us be. We are trying to unify. Don't bring counter motion. Please, I'm begging you. Ijaw people, respect yourself. So please, Ndibo, let us wake up. Ohaneze must rise and speak. You cannot allow imposters to use solidarity as a disguise to steal Igbo territories. Let's let them not deceive us. We are wiser than that. Imo is Igbo land, rich in history, culture, and identity. And that identity is not up for sale, not up for debate, and not up for manipulation at all. Let the Ijaw people be warned. This their greedy agenda is dead on arrival.